Now to a fascinating new study which was published in recent days, which seems to show that if the right life practices are adopted in middle age, the risk of getting dementia greatly diminishes. So what's it all about, and what could you do to mitigate the risks of dementia? Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Professor Roseanne Kenny, who's one of the country's leading experts on ageing. It seems like good news. I mean, what are the findings and what was it looking at, Roseanne?
So it's actually really good news, and it's bringing the light onto a period of time that we don't normally associate with dementia, and it's focusing on something we can do something about. So basically what they did was they studied 12,000 people since 1986. They came into the study aged 45 to 64, and they found that in midlife, if you are free of 3 risk factors, you get a significant period of time after that free from dementia. So those 3 risk factors were high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and being a smoker. So if you have normal blood pressure, don't have diabetes, don't smoke, you get an extra 30 years before dementia becomes apparent. Whereas if you have those 3 risk factors, only an extra 17 years from midlife before you get dementia. So it's terribly important, and we can do something about that.
So interesting. Yeah. So in other words, if you take those 3, so blood pressure, people, I think, don't know enough whether or not they have it in midlife.
This is so important. Yeah. First of all, people don't think to get it checked in midlife. Once you hit 45, you should know your blood pressure and have it checked properly at least once a year. We know that's not happening in Ireland. We know from the TILDA study, that's the study we're running in Trinity, the Irish longitudinal study on ageing, where we're actually following 10,500 people from midlife right through every couple of years. We know from that study that half of the people who are even been treated for blood pressure aren't reaching the proper thresholds. That's the first thing. And 40%, particularly of men aged 45 to 60 who have high blood pressure, don't know they've got it. So the message is to middle-aged people, get out there, get checked. You can do something about this. It's just good news.
It's great news. And what about people who feel they've a genetic disposition to it? It's still quite a small category, isn't it? So you're saying you can do lots to ward it off.
Even if there's a family history, apart from Huntington's, which is a separate type of dementia, but for the most common type of dementia, vascular and Alzheimer's, even if there's a family history, you can modify significantly your chances of getting it and extend the period before you get it by modifying just those 3 things. And then there are other things in later life. If somebody's listening to this and think, oh God, I'm 65, 70, 75, what can I do? Well, the things apart from what we've talked about, managing cardiovascular risk, it's really important to keep social networks up. Loneliness is bad for the brain. So keeping your social networks up matter, keeping your medications going no matter what, and physical exercise. It's good for the brain. People associate physical exercise with muscles and looking well and being fit, but it also adds to brain fitness and delays dementia.
I mean, as you say, you're involved in this huge, brilliant study, TILDA, but is there anything like government policy that could be done to help people make sure that they ward off dementia?
Midlife screening as a policy from government would make a huge difference. And down the road, it will save our health service so much more. It's been shown in the States that if we can extend healthy lifespan before we get diseases by 1 year, the saving globally is 38 trillion, and most of that's in the Western world. And a lot of that is predicated on dementia. So the saving is massive just by extending 1 healthy life year.
So they should do that here?
Absolutely.
OK. Well, listen, Professor Roseanne Kenny, thank you so much for coming in tonight, and congrats on all your great work.
Thanks.